Greetings friends and welcome to an extra special weekday episode of Ian's VR Corner. And it's extra special because I'm about to show off 15 minutes worth of brand new PSVR2 gameplay of Skydance Interactive's upcoming VR game, Behemoth. Now you might know Skydance Interactive from their Walking Dead Saints and Sinners games, which are very kind of open world sandboxy style games. This game takes a lot of what made those games great, including the physicality of the weapons, the gory combat and the beautiful visuals, and it's put it together in a more linear style action-adventure experience. And in this video I'm just going to show off some segments of my gameplay and, inform you on all the good bits. Because there was a lot of good bits, I enjoyed it a lot, spoilers. So the PSVR2 version of Behemoth that I was playing does use foveated rendering, and with the foveated rendering on, the graphics here are basically on a par with the PC version running on ultra settings. As you'll notice, this is smooth locomotion. There is no teleport locomotion in this game. You can have click turning, but the combat really wouldn't work with teleportation. So you're going to need some VR legs for this game, I'd say. One of the big things I really love, you can tell by the smile on my face there, is the throwing and catching sword mechanic. A bit like Mjolnir from God of War. Mjolnir? Mjolnir. Just at the base of this tree, I'm picking up some herbs at the moment. Herbs are used for crafting medicine and stuff. You got a sprint, which you can use by clicking in the left stick. There's also a dash button. Eating medicine, you just hold it to the mouth and absorb it into your face. And other things can be held either in your backpack or on the front pouch there. I was really impressed, by the way, with these little arrows. They're individual like assets. They have collision on them. You can grab them. Other arrows that you fire, you'll see later, you can pick them up and retrieve them from dead bodies. So instantly went for a dual wield there to try out this combat. So when it comes to fighting, if you hold your sword in the direction of an opponent's swing, it'll block it. But if you hit your sword in the direction of an opponent's swing, it'll do a parry, like that there. It'll stun them, and then you can just wail on them.
You killed my cousin, you bastard!
I did kill his cousin, yes I did. Now look what I'm doing to your cousin, you son of a... See that thing in the background there? That is the boss of this demo, the Seal Behemoth, it's called. He has got massive balls on him, though. Yeah, seeing that thing coming out from the mist in the distance is quite intimidating.
Press your hands.
This is a save point. They appear at, set locations throughout the level. You put your hands in like that. It gives you an iris burning fade to white. And then that's where you respawn if you die. And I'm quite interested. I'm quite excited here because I can see little tea candles inside it. There's a lot of detail. You can mantle as well. Nice and easy. And it pays to explore because, as you can see, there are some more herbs on the floor. Standard climbing stuff. If you've played Horizon Call of the Mountain, you'll be used to all that kind of climbing. And visually, it looks really nice. Bit grey here, a bit snowy, but I was told by the developer that there are lots of different biomes. There's swamps, caverns, and this tower here, in the full game, it's been blocked off for the demo, but in the full game you can go into towers like that and explore them. Oh, troll. So because that rope snapped, it gives me the opportunity to try my wrist-mounted grapple hook, which allows me to scale heights nice and quick. Talking about heights, I have a good little view, good little look, and then I decide to test fall damage. Here we go.
Approach the crafting table. Let me instruct you.
So this is the healer who, for some reason, has a random finger on her table.
Pick up the healer's pouch and add 2 plants.
But this is the crafting table. What you do is you take stuff out of your inventory,
Now
you put
shake
them in
the
this
pouch a
pouch,
few
you give it a
times,
shake,
mark the
and then
medicine.
that makes the medicine.
That's a good start.
Can't craft anything with the finger, but you can eat it. Now you can pick up and play with a fair few things, including that little vial, and you can even throw vials and stuff at this. Wow, how did I manage to get it to land like that? I'll never do it again. Yeah, you can pick up and play with lots of items and throw them.
Use your grapple hook to bring it down. Now grab the rope and pull back, hand over hand. When your struggle meter is full, pull back with both hands.
My struggle meter's always full, buddy. There we go. Nice swift tug has brought that drawbridge down. I'm going to head into this main castle. Again, the graphics look great here. There is a lovely sense of scale. So this game has around about a 12-hour campaign. On top of that, there's also that sandbox arena mode that I mentioned earlier. So you're going to get a lot of VR adventuring for your money. I'm going to try and attempt some stealth here, and I fail it instantly. But now you get to see a good bit of combat. Oh, right in the face. Oh, there's no... Why did I do that in front of strangers? Oh, God, I'm so sorry to the developers that had to watch me play this. So you see I killed the archer. I've been able to take his bow and his arrows. You can do that for any weapons. If you kill an enemy, they'll drop a weapon. You can use their weapon. You can throw their weapon at other enemies. And there's also like a strength bolt. There we go. So you can activate a strength power by pressing triangle and circle. And that allowed me to lop that corpse completely in half. It probably would have been better to use that on a living enemy, but I'm a sick little Ian. Levers are physically interactive rather than button pressy, which, you know, it's always nice. And there is fall damage. But you can do controlled descents if you use your wrist-mounted grapple hook. Check out this. Got him. Nice. Ah, see that? Threw the sword, knocked his helmet off first, and then jabbed in his head a little bit. Oh, and he got me. Ah, excellent play acting there, Ian. So during this game, you can earn upgrades for your characters. One of those upgrades is for the grapple, and once you've upgraded the grapple, this thing here, you can also use it to grapple enemies and their weapons, so you can technically grapple enemies' weapons out of their hands. You can also, of course, stop arrows with a shield. Then you can take them and use them for yourself, or you can just throw them with your own hands. You can activate your strength power and lob it through someone's brain. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do I do this? Here's that controlled descent using the grapple. That is going to be much better than getting fall damage every time you jump off something. So circle and triangle buttons with the weapon you have in your hand will flip the orientation, but, you know, you can throw it up and catch it and do cool tricks with it like I did. This Mjolnir quality that I'm using with this sword is only available on special weapons called hero weapons. You can throw and return most weapons, but only at a certain distance. And those hero weapons can also be upgraded during the gameplay. I didn't get to try any weapon upgrading, but it's in there. So now another cool thing you can do with your grapple, if you see this tree here with the ropes on it, now if you grapple onto it, anything with those yellow ropes on, you can interact with grapple-wise. In this case, with this tree here, you can give it a massive tug. And you can kind of, it pulls it towards the enemy. So for instance, I try it there, and I knocked that guy out. Like, absolutely took that guy out on the bottom of the stairs with a tree. Obviously, I didn't make that look as cool as I could have done, But it does give me an opportunity to now test out the spurt physics. This game is going to be rated M for mature, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Oh, it's going everywhere. Whoa! Not in the hair or the eyes. That key there is a magic key. If I let go of that key, there you go, it disappears and goes straight into my inventory, and it'll pop out when I need it, which is just up here after I've saved. There you go, you see the outline of that key, just grab it, there's the key, put the key in, give it a turn, and we're going to check it out. Dark Souls style door opening. Oh yeah. Right. Here's a mean guy. He's got a big sword that can destroy my shield, as you can see. But that was a good parry. Didn't fully stun him, but oh my god, my shield. Anytime you see a red spark as well, a red spark from a weapon is like an unblockable attack. So that's when you got to use your dash to get out of the way. Oh yes, look at that. Stunned him and whacked him right in the back of the neck. And look at that, there you go. I've been able to take his sword from the ground. This is a dual-handed sword, obviously two-handed sword. You can wield them one-handed, but it will sap your stamina really quickly if you use it one-handed. And it's also just like the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, if you've ever played that. The bigger, longer, heavier weapons, they have like a feeling of weight to them. And it's the same here with the two-handed sword. It's nice, it's a good sword. So down there is where I'm going, allegedly. And as you can see, there's more than just combat here. There's cool bits of climbing. Not great if you're scared of heights like me, but it's okay. And here we go, another controlled descent. No secrets? Nah, no secrets. There are going to be a lot of secrets in the full game, allegedly. This isn't open world, of course, as I said before, but the developers did say they wanted to reward players for exploring every nook and cranny, whether that be resources or weapons. This wall here is made of rot. The rot is a curse that's inflicting these forsaken lands, and somehow we're inflicted by the curse as well, which means we can kind of like Spider-Man our way up that rot. I'm sure it'll be explained in the main game, and that's just me pointing at the route I'd taken from top to bottom. Okay, here we go. We're making our way towards the boss fight now. You might recognize that ball in the distance there as something that the big seal behemoth crushed those dudes with at the start of the demo. I'm not allowed to show you the end of this fight and how to defeat the behemoth, because it's kind of like a bit of a puzzle wrapped up in a big action sequence. All those people on the floor there, by the way, they're worshipping the behemoth. Holy crap, he's massive. I mean, I'm straining my neck to look up at him there, but when I get right underneath his undercarriage, the size of this monster is phenomenal. Let's see if I can find his weak point. No, no weak point there. Oh my gosh, he's going to find my weak point by squashing me. No. Oh. This looks like something I can probably use to my advantage there. Let's whip that off. Oh. And then here's a bit of rot to climb. There's a little hint at the beginning phase of this battle anyway, but I won't show you any more. Suffice to say that it is an incredibly cool set piece, a lot of fun to do. And yeah, just fighting a creature of this size in VR, quite a jaw-dropping experience. All right, I've skipped past the boss fight, and we're going to have a quick look at the arena mode now. There's going to be multiple arenas. This one obviously set in a similar location. Oh! So I used my strength power there, I think, to deliver the final blow. And that guy's just chickened out. He's running away. He knows not to mess with me. But yeah, this is more representative of the kind of combat you'll have in the full game. it will take you a little while to get used to blocking and parrying and dealing with different enemy types, but once you do, it's a lot of fun, especially when you can lop their heads off. Now, like I said, I'm only allowed to show 15 minutes of this game. I don't know how much time I have left, so I'm just going to end this here now by saying I really, really enjoyed Behemoth. PlayStation VR2 feels like it's been a bit overlooked recently. This one is just, it's a cracker. I really like it. I think it's going to be, yeah, I think it's going to be up there as one of the better PSVR2 games available in the year. Obviously, this game is also coming out on PC VR. If you like, oh my God, that was an amazing throw. If you like games like Blade and Sorcery and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, then this game is basically Blade and Sorcery mixed with The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. It's full of gore, it's full of combat, there's some great moments of clambering over the scenery, fighting a behemoth. I can't wait to see what other behemoths are in store. Yeah, so really, really hopeful for this one. I think it's going to be great and one that you really will want to get on your VR wish list. Anyway, if there's any time left, I'll just leave some combat going. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Eurogamer for almost daily videos about video games and Ian's VR Corner episodes normally every Sunday. And thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the brutality. Bye.
Rot's the least of your worries. I'll warm my bed in your tainted blood. You're nothing.